everybody, and welcome back to the Library of Ruina. Alrighty. So, here's what we need to do. It's pretty simple. First things first. I was told we missed some general invitations, so we gotta figure out which ones we missed and hopefully get them done. We also need to do Yesod because we were right there. We just need to play a little bit more carefully around Funeral of Dead Butterflies, just like Not Ayan said. A couple of you guys also wanted me to change a couple things. For example, Marcos Jr. wished to have a little bit more of like a support deck. I haven't actually made any decks here yet because at the moment, haven't needed to, but we're going to need to eventually. And then a couple of you guys gave me some orders that we should potentially do for Star of the City. So we're gonna try Nemo first, and then we're just gonna build off of that and kind of see how it goes. I don't believe we have any... Oh, we do actually have some books to burn. You know what? Let's burn some books. Okay. Let's burn a couple books, see what we get. Oh, whoa. You can barely even tell Betas is there. I think we just got every book. Church of Gears Worshipper, which is Smoke, Evade. Okay, we got me. We got Wang. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good start. Okay, well, let's try Yesod again, huh? Wow, this attempt went so bad. Okay. We lost 4 people in this phase alone. But, That's, yeah, that's not it, Chief. I mean, unless Yesod can solo, let's see, this phase, next phase, and the phase after that, I'm pretty sure this is over. Okay, bad rolls. There's so many staggers! Oh my god, I was doing so well up until this point. Dang it. Oh, we were doing so good. We had only lost 1 person up until this point. Dang. He couldn't even get through it without getting staggered. Dang it. This phase is probably the hardest. I've seen the last phase. Obviously, I didn't show it last episode, but I've seen the last phase, and I gotta say, if we can get past this one, we win. Okay, I think we got this. It's gonna be really close, though. Can't block all of it, but we just have to block as much as we can. Now we gotta endure. Ugh, the amount of stagger is so insane, but we did stagger her. Actually, we're on to the final phase. Yeah, we're on to the final phase. That's a good thing. However, because we have so many people who are staggered, that can be a really bad thing. No! Okay, almost lost him. Alright. Ingvar? Here we go! Oh boy. It's getting tougher to endure hits. Seems there's only a little bit left to push through, yeah?
I guess so. Let's stay focused until the end.
I still remember that. The bullet flying in a precise straight line.
The unstoppable bullet got a lot of my co-workers killed, too.
We seem to have reached the end of it. Don't loosen your grip just yet, everyone. So, I saw this one last episode, but obviously I didn't show it. 7 bullets. Stagger resist does not fall below 1. If Angela's stagger resist reaches 1, lose 50 HP and recover all stagger resist next scene and change behavior. We are against Magic Bullet. Prioritizes the librarian in the center. Deal 10 stagger damage to target. We could probably stop that. Okay, let's see what we can do. The Magic Bullet. It truly can hit anything, just as you say. Ah! Okay. Basically, all of our damage is gonna come through stagger.
This magical bullet can hit everything. Just as you say.
Okay, let's try and save up a little bit of energy. Ha! I did not quite think so. It's 50 damage that he's about to take. She's about to take. I'm referring to the abnormality, of course. Okay, here we go. 50 damage. Ugh. So what are you gonna do now? Your behavior changes. Whoa. Targets all librarians except the one in the center. Oh. I see. You go ballistic. There isn't much to be done here, I'm afraid. The inevitable bullet. Well, we blocked it. Ugh, didn't block that one. Increase her damage taken. Ha! So we cannot benefit from her getting staggered. All we can do is benefit from her shooting everybody except for Yesan. Okay. Once she's below 50%, we're gonna do a little bit of extra damage. Because right now, not quite doing enough.
Scene 21. And so it begins once more.
Oh! Targets 3 random librarians. Inflict 1 feeble and burn. Huh. But you only have 1 dice.
Let's do this. No matter how many people are standing in the way, the bullet travels along the horizontal path.
Are you getting more stagger resist? Because it's certainly kind of feeling like it. Alright, staggered. That's another 50 damage. Back to 3 dice. Mass summonation. Deal 10 stagger and inflict 5 fragile. Yikes. Okay. Here we go. Uh-oh.
It truly can hit anything.
Alright, I think we just lost 2 people. We absolutely lost Icebox, because he's gonna die to burn. Ha! The repressed flesh. There goes Icebox. And we have 1 staggered.
Whoa. The silent bullet.
Alright, this is gonna hurt no matter what we do. Ow. Yep, it hurt.
As expected.
I cannot see. Oh, actually staggered though. Huh. Well then, I suppose this is our time to strike, isn't it? 287 health, and another 50 damage. Wait, I think we've stun-locked her. As long as we can keep hitting here, I think we've actually stun-locked her. Interesting. Well then, it appears as though this fight is over, Angela. We have saved you once again. Goodbye. 62 damage. Oh, you love to see it. It's just that simple. Whew. Sends a chill down my spine.
This isn't good. I can't do this every time. This is not good.
Have you come to your senses now?
Yes, I have. It's actually irritating to be this sober, rather.
Nothing's more annoying than all the memories of drinking and doing nasty stuff coming back to you in the morning. I'm sure Angela needed a moment to vent out her feelings.
Don't talk like you know everything, will you? You may have encased yourself in compulsion out of your own choice, but I couldn't even act according to my own will.
I didn't intend to offend you. Going back to my point, you can make your own choices now, can you not, Angela? And we'd like to help you as much as you helped us, by paying all the price in our stead.
Choice? I don't have a choice even now. The goal I am compelled to reach is clear and apparent. I'm not doing this because I want to. This is simply what I must do. I am searching for the one book that will complete me and the library because I am obligated to.
There is no such thing as what you simply must do. We live in a world where everything changes constantly. It is not necessarily rational or wise to blindly follow a goal determined in the past. To keep up with the rapid changes this world goes through, we must maintain discretion at all times.
Yeah, what you're saying is all sensible. Though I must wonder if you truly understand the meaning of your own words.
Come on, don't be so prickly now. Yesod and the others did their best to help you, you know?
Fine. If gratitude is what you want, then I'll say it for you. I appreciate your help, everyone.
Angela's changing for certain. I'm sure you're playing a role in that as well. Is she? She does seem to be more talkative than before, but I'm not really sure I like the way her personality is shaping out. How about you, Roland? Are you experiencing any changes? Me? Nah. I'm a tad bit too late for that. Too late? The magic bullets. Request. When there's no requested target, the first enemy the selected Liberian hits is marked as one. Deal damage against the requested target. Oh, jeez. Deal extra damage with offensive die. When it draws or loses in a clash, deal damage equal to the dice value to the opponent. Every 7th melee or ranged page targets random characters, including allies. For the duration of the reception, endured and ineffective resistances of all characters changes to weak and fatal. Gain haste and strength each scene. Whoa. Oh boy. Regret. Deal stagger damage equal to stagger. Okay. Mass individual. Inflict bleed 3 times. Very nice. Upon each successful hit, a random ally takes 3 stagger and gains 1 strength. Upon defeating an enemy, all allies gain strength. Recycle this die until it rolls a minimum. Recycle it again until it rolls a minimum. Each die on this page is rolled 8 times. Deal either 3 damage or 3 stagger to a target. And of course, the magic bullet. Synchronize with their facials for the next 3 scenes. Synchronize? What the heck does that mean? Oh, we can do HOD now, too? Oh, jeez. I don't think we're ready for HOD. So, I was told by a few people that, you know, Nemo is the best one to go to. Let's do Nemo first. Let's get this... let's get a little bit of progress. Okay. Where Yesod failed, Malkith is really kicking in. Green Stem was absolutely colossal towards this. So, let's not waste it and get sloppy now. Just do as much damage as we possibly can. And heal up as much as we can. Okay, heal back because of charge. But he can't do it again. So he's died once and he's down. Kelana's staggered. That's a little bit unfortunate, but so is he. Okay, we're just gonna keep healing up off him. Let's go for Spores on Kelana. And then Wing Beat, because I think it's just a fantastic move. Okay, here comes some of the laser beams. Not a lot we can do about that. Yeah, there it is. Wing Beat here. Maybe we can make something happen. Although, not feeling hugely optimistic. Let's just see what happens. Ow. Ah. Wing Beat. Okay, he took a lot of burn. We're doing a lot of damage to her. We might have this. Yeah, we have it. We got it now. Jeez. This was not an easy fight. This was really... Oh. I know my decks still aren't perfect, but wow, this was still really close. What is that loony planning to do with a place like this? Also, Gas Mask Dave finally has a gas mask. Nice.
I suppose patent wars are fiercely fought, judging from the way he talked about it.
Yeah, All in all, technology is the most reliable means of making money in the city. Patent wars are waged over those technologies, but in truth, neither side really benefits from them. It all ends in a Pyrrhic victory at best. I don't know how to say that word. If they don't respond well, they might lose their rights to the technology by an imitation, or spend too much time and energy for the win to have been worthwhile. At the end of the day, people like the guests we just greeted profit the most from those conflicts. Well, it's entertaining to spectate as long as the trouble isn't yours. I've got a bunch of interesting stories. Want to hear them?
Save the whole thing for a later time. It sounds like it'll be a long tale. Has our corp participated in a patent war?
Dunno. I don't think I heard any stories about that, at least. Our corp is already exceptional among private military contractors.
How about the singularity of another wing? Has our corp tried to get a hold of any?
I bet every wing thinks the same way about that matter. Few wings use their singularity on its own. Our corp must be using a singularity or two that doesn't belong to them. You know what I mean? And they gotta pay the owners a fee whenever they use them.
If they uncovered the secrets of those singularities owned by other wings, they could save that expense, correct?
Spot on. Religion, huh? This floor smells like danger. So you've come, Roland.
왔군, 롤랑.
안녕 호쿠마. 앞으로 이곳에 책을 가져다 줄 롤랑이야.
Hey, Hakma. I'm Roland, the guy who's going to be bringing books here from now on.
그리고 엔젤라의 시종이지.
And you double as Angela's servant.
그래 맞아. 시종.
Yep, a servant I am.
넌 이 일이 만족스럽나 보군.
You seem rather content with your occupation.
죽지 못해 하는 거지. 만족이니 뭐니 뭔 의미가 있나.
It's not about satisfaction or anything. I'm just doing this because the only other option is death.
넌 나와 엔젤라를 곱깝게 보는 부류구만.
You aren't exactly fond of me or Angela, huh?
보자마자 고압적인 자세나 취하고 말이야.
Judging from your overbearing attitude right out of the gate.
너희에게 보여줄 예의 따위는 없지.
I have no obligation to treat you ilk with any courtesy or greeting.
내 믿음을 부쉈으니.
Any faith I would have has long been crushed. I bet you'll make good friends with the Esod down there. I dedicated my entire life to fulfilling the wish of a single person. And Angela stomped that wish. Got it. Plus, you probably loathe me as well, since I'm her full-time assistant. I mean, you already had an agreement and everything, didn't you? You're, supposed to help her complete the library and find the one book she seeks, right? Do you truly believe that the one singular book exists as Angela claims? What? Duh. She wouldn't be looking for it if it didn't exist. Indeed, she firmly believes that the invitation will lead her to that book somehow. Then let me ask, how could you put your faith in the invitation and Angela so easily? Including her promise to give you freedom once her goal has been met. Oh, I mean, obviously. The library is expanding, as a matter of fact, and Angela and the other librarians are slowly changing too, yeah? So that is the basis of your faith. How preposterous. What's your point, old man? Just bring me more books. I have spent much time in boredom until now. You can now select the floor of religion. Very nice. Excellent indeed. We now have every single floor. Oh, look at Hakma. Look at our boy. Do you have the right time, old man? All right, we got some new people. Alrighty, we have a couple new people, and obviously we still have a handful left that we need to do. So, we for the moment, have replaced Sam with Somber. I don't know if I said that name correctly, but we have replaced her with him, and hopefully he will have a long and very good life here in our lovely library. We also, of course, got 2 new people, and yes, we still need Dietrich. We have Caden Ryder, who hopefully will not be the Kenny of this corporation, because now he'll have a brand new start. And we have, I'm gonna mispronounce this name, I just have a feeling I am, Azazel? Azazel? I don't know how to pronounce that correctly. I know one of the pronunciations some people don't like, so I probably just made some people upset. But it wasn't on purpose, I swear. So, I kind of figured with a name like this, it kind of just fit in the religious floor. Like, it kind of just made sense, at least to me. Now, we do still need to get Cozy. We need to get Dietrich Floyd. We need to do Kingsley. We still have a lot of characters that we need to get. I'm not sure when we should do Gaburus Floor. And we do also have Cheese to still do. We also apparently unlocked a new thing in the Kitteh floor, which is the Snow Queen. Well, yeah, that matches Angela pretty good, doesn't it? Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so all in all, I'd say we're actually looking really good. I haven't set up everybody with the build yet, but you know, we'll set them up at some point. But for the moment, what to go for next? I'm kind of curious to see what this is. Although, based on what they keep talking about R-Corp, so this has to be the rabbits, right? This one? Or at the very least, it has to be close. Tell you what, we're gonna burn some books. Let's make sure we're at the right... You know what, we'll do it on Yesod's floor. We haven't burned books on Netzek's floor for a while. We'll burn one of these, 2 of these, no reason to burn that one, and we'll burn 3 of these. We'll burn one of them, why not? Okay, see what we can do. Here we go. Hey, that's pretty good. So we have Nemo's page, which should do us a little bit of good. We have Bada's page, and we got... Did we get his, like, Haymaker move? Because that move seemed really strong. I don't think we did. At the very least, it doesn't look like it. So that's a little bit unfortunate. I was kind of hoping we'd grab that, but that is okay. So, all in all, we did get a couple of new things. I want to see what this is. We're not going to win. I am acutely aware of that, but I want to see what's here. And if it's the rabbits, suddenly I know what Icebox is going to be. Though if it is the rabbits, I think quite a few of you are going to want the rabbits armor. Just a feeling.
어이, 루돌프. 빌려간 내 토끼들 어떡할 거야? 이렇다 할 성과도 없잖아.
I called it! I'm so good at this game. Oh my... Hang on. This guy right here. This would be perfect for Icebox. He wanted to be as big as possible. Here it is. Icebox, this is the armor for you, my friend. Hey, Rudolph. What do you think you're gonna do with my rabbits you borrowed? You didn't even bring any results.
미안하군. 그런 녀석들로 성과를 내지 못해서.
I'm sorry, I couldn't get anything done with those faulty troopers.
다시 한번 말해봐. 뿔 하나만 달린 술록 새끼야.
Okay. What the? Did you just say you won horned reindeer? I graduated at the top of my class. I'll have you know that it...
미안하군. 약해 빠진 토끼들로 제대로 된 성과를 내지 못해서.
Oh, I'm sorry your weak rabbits were too feeble to get anything done.
난 토끼에게 걸지. 나머지 뿔 하나도 뽑아주라고.
Okay, alright. My money's on you, Bunny. Go snap his other antler like a twig.
다 적쳐버리기 전에 닥치고 자리에 앉아.
Shut up and sit down before I kick all of your...
뭐야 할멈? 갑자기 무게나 잡고.
What's up, Granny? Being serious all of a sudden.
엘사 둥지와 도서관에 제 사무리를 투입할 거다.
The fourth pack will be dispatched to... losing her voice already. To Nest L in the library.
에? 도서관은 둘째치고 둥지에까지?
The heck? The library I understand, but the whole nest?
엄지도 언더보스를 잃어서 힘을 못 쓸 텐데.
The thumb is shaking after losing an underboss, so driving them out shouldn't be difficult at all.
남아있는 검지가 골치 아픈 모양이야. 많은 인원을 투입하진 않고 보충으로 몇 명만 갈 예정이다.
It looks like the index is being a pain in the... Instead, we won't mobilize many troops. Only a few to get going there as reinforcements.
그럼 우리랑 무슨 상관인데?
And what does that have to do with us?
우리는 도서관으로 향한다.
Our destination's the library.
이번 임무가 실패하면 나를 포함한 제 사무리의 1만 5천 마리는 전부 살처분이야.
If we fail this mission, all 15,000 animals of the pack, including myself, will be culled.
Haven't the higher-ups bailed us out, considering the circumstances?
I guess it's obvious that we'd get in, since the fourth pack was organized exclusively for L Corp's nest. Well, it's a miracle we were kept alive for so long, considering how awkward our situation's been.
We worked our... to ensure safety, but our necks are back on the chopping block.
Why do we always have to eat? Elcor probably just self-destructed. Why do we have to get ourselves involved in the thick of it? Trust is... ooh, I've lost her voice. It's gone. Trust is vital for our core, but... it's gone. It would not matter if L-Corp did collapse on its own, but if it turns out to be the work of an outside force, the responsibility would lie on our corp for failing to protect the threat as contracted. Completely lost it. Wow. That I lost her voice faster than I lost the smokers, the smiling faces.
Livestock that didn't do their job right are to be destroyed.
And this task concerns more than just L Corp.
The heck are you talking about now?
The library is also holding a mortgage on W Corp's singularity. The books of the corporation's cleanup crew and passengers that were on one of its trains are apparently under the library's possession.
Wait. Am I... Wait. Frick. Oops. Okay. Maxim is Big Boy. Nikolai is her. Him? Character.
Passengers?
Mayo, did you contract regarding the task? Did you get contact regarding the task you said you'd handle on your own? Mio? Nope. Hasn't called me back since.
Dang! That means...
She probably used it recklessly after waiting several hours on the train trying to escape. She's definitely the kind of person to do it. Oh, they're talking about Olga. Was there a particular reason you had her take that warp train? Not really. I happened to have some other job I wanted her to do someplace else, so I asked her to take care of that as well. The library was only a measly urban legend back then, so I didn't think it'd be that big a deal. She wasn't someone who died to an urban legend, so I gave her that job for sweet bucks. Nothing more.
Wait a minute, so she took an economy class seat? Not first class?
Do I look like I've got the dosh to pony up a first-class ticket, let alone 3?
Alright, let's see somehow she got out of the train while it was running and got turned into a book in the library. W Corp is on the move to cover up a few regular passengers disappearing. I mean, the train arrived at its destination without any problems people could see.
Yeah, no one would believe the story of the train stopping for that long. I wonder why they'd send the cleanup agents in such a hurry. That could easily backfire and expose its singularity to the whole world.
Some will be interested in pursuing the truth behind the trains based on the contents of the books, too. It'd make much more sense if first-class passengers were gone as well.
We have more important matters at hand. It's our job to protect the singularities and nest of L Corp, W Corp, and T Corp. If we don't want to be stamped out, we'll have to retrieve the books related to the singularity by any means. That should be... We also need to find out the reason L Corp collapsed. However, if there's a falsehood mixed in the evidence you bring, the Ravens will directly dispose of you. Be mindful of that.
It better have been L Corp cutting its own throat.
It's silly how everyone acts like their lives depend on the singularities.
That's our job, so we have to secure them with our lives, silly or not.
Right. You know, isn't it still funny? The dual singularities, I mean. The time-saving teleportation of W Corp, which is, in fact, taking passengers on a 1,000-year ride in another dimension, then going through the weird time tunnel thingy or some. And when the train arrives, those passengers are restored, as good as new. And T Corp repackages that time collected by the trains for sale or use, doesn't it? I bet some of those passengers are out there enjoying meat stew somewhere in the city, completely oblivious to the hundreds of years of suffering they went through, now that that's now being used for the pot of humble meat and broth they're eating. Heck, our corp's no different. Look at what we...
That's enough.
If you rattle off another word about singularities, I'll put you in solitary confinement. There's not a moment to lose, so prepare to mobilize.
Boy, our corp is really coming?
I'm curious. I wonder how the library in its state will fare against our corp.
Oh, really, ma'am? Spoken like someone who's never done field work herself.
I trust you to handle it as nicely as you always have, even though you're complaining right now. As much as I'd like to give you advice, the Rabbit team is the only one I've seen in action, so there's not much I can say here.
Don't sweat it. It's not like you ever told me how to fight.
Sorry about that.
Come on. Don't give me that stern face. I was just joking. By the way, why did your corporation hire our corp? I could see why at first. I knew nothing about how things went in L Corp, but looking at Kabura and the librarians here, they seem more than capable of handling any kind of situation.
Things would often go out of control because the entities we called abnormalities. Sometimes, the situation became too much of a burden for the employees to handle.
So you called the Rabbit team to reduce casualties. Why not the other teams, though?
Even though I never saw them myself, I was told in brief when the contract was first made. The rhinos wield significant combat prowess, but they are easily agitated and can cause collateral damage to the point of reducing the facility to rubble.
That guy sure looked tough and dependable. What did they tell you about the reindeer?
I was told that they use psychological attacks. While the machines would have been relatively safe from them, they still had a risk of causing irreversible damage to the manager.
In a nutshell, the rabbits were the only team suitable for the facility, huh?
That's right. Of course, the rabbits did make matters worse sometimes. But all in all, they were quite helpful.
The air feels heavy.
This atmosphere makes me feel as though we're in the ruins.
A star of the city is not that much different from the ruins in terms of danger.
Aren't you guys excited to graze some fresh grass? Oh, she's gonna recognize her. Mio, please keep your mouth shut for 5 minutes.
Greetings, dear guests. I am Angela,
The director and librarian of my role's namesake. Greetings, I am Nikolai, leader of the 4th pack of our corp. Been a while, Angela. I'll drop the formality since the contract's over.
It's good to see a familiar face.
You broke L-Corp, didn't ya?
What makes you think that, I wonder?
I figured your rotten mind would do something huge someday the first time I met you. You just can't fool my gut feeling. Thanks to you, we're all about to be destroyed.
You're still rambling stupid nonsense, unable to read the mood. If you're so curious, you can read a book to find out.
Oh, in case you don't know what a book is, it's a little bundle of pages made of paper that you can hold in your hands and read. You're playing grown-up in your little library after you're done being a puppet secretary, huh?
Are you offended that I might have killed the Red Mist, the woman you were such a big fan of?
I told you to shut up. And I'm intrigued by what you said. Could you guide us inside first?
Of course. May you find your book in this place.
That was my prey to graze. Oh! So we're gonna go reindeer, rabbit, rhino? Probably? Whoa. Can store up to 20 charges. What the heck is... like, charge? Yes, okay. For every 30% max HP loss this act, gain 1 strength. Oh man. Oh boy. If the character has 11 or more charge at the start of the scene, deal extra stagger. Every time the character recovers from stagger, gain 1 strength and endurance. For the rest of the act, up to 5. Whoa. Okay. Deal stagger. Restore light, gain charge. Spend 3 charge to deal stagger. Oh, hiccup. What? 9 to 23? Oh my goodness. Okay, and they're largely the same. Okay, yes, let's give it a shot, huh? We need to bring out our A game, which at the moment is Malkith and Yesod, because they're the ones with the ego pages. Okay, we're gonna get hit hard. Not a lot we can do about it. Yep. Yeah, that's some big damage. Yeah, that's some pretty big damage. Get him. Whoa, what is that? Special charge? Okay. Haha. What? That doesn't work. Good. Yes! Oh, this is gonna be rough. What the heck is this? Charge plus 3 affects the properties of certain combat pages. 20 charges can be restored. Why is it red? I thought charge was blue. Or is it because they have like the special charge? Maybe that's what it is. Okay, fair enough. Not a great turn. Pretty bad turn, in fact. Yeah, this... not a great turn. We just didn't have the energy. All of our drawn energy cards didn't quite get pulled, so this was super unfortunate. Yeah, that sucked. Okay, I don't think rabbits are... or not even rabbits. I don't think reindeer are gonna happen anytime soon. We're struggling to even kill one. So, yeah, I don't think this is gonna happen. Let's, It just took a little bit of trial and error, but all in all, we have succeeded in our quest. Okay. Just took a little bit of good RNG, and it was no problem at all.
It looks like the thumb mainly uses firearms. They also seem to use bullets in various ways, as opposed to the full stop office we received some time ago. These people would swing the gun itself as a melee weapon, too.
Like I said before, bullets are expensive. Even though the bullets the thumb uses are self-made, the price is anything but affordable. They utilize bullets in clever ways depending on the situation, but won't actually fire them unless it's a huge deal.
Does that mean they mostly use their guns as a close-range weapon like that, then?
Yep, a good swing can easily crush human bones. Guns are made using pretty nifty technology and materials. Interesting, very nice. Oh! We can't continue along this route. Oh. Well, I didn't want to anyway. We're gonna burn 12 of these books. That should give us what we need, right? Oh yeah, that gave us exactly what we needed. Nice. Okay. I guess we're gonna try this one again. Okay, so let's see. We can either do Snow Queen, Scarecrow, Little Red and Big Bad, or we can do Hod, potentially Netzach, and not Tifrith yet, but we are close to doing that. Ah, jeez. None of these options are really fantastic, but I guess we can give Hod a shot?
You appear to have collected quite a few books by now. How's the progress?
The stories of people living in the city are sensational, yet bitter in a way.
They're bound to be.
Everyone is looking for a place to belong to. For ordinary citizens, it seems getting a job at one of the wings, the largest conglomerates in the city, is considered the greatest happiness they can achieve.
They can belong to the nest managed by the wings that way. I heard that the difference in the quality of life between the nests and the back streets is quite significant, no?
Quite significant is an understatement. They're practically two different worlds stitched together.
It looks like the residents of the nest don't have to worry about external threats as long as it's under the wing's management. They won't have to look out for murderers in the streets. They get more than enough financial support to sustain their lives and are free from the stigma of being an outcast. They get to enjoy most benefits as human beings.
And in return, do whatever their wings tell them to do.
But that's about all they have. People in the back streets try to join the wings for a better and happier life, but when I look at the books of people from the nest, the strokes of their hearts are ultimately the same as those from the back streets. They live in constant fear they might fail to produce enough results and get kicked out of the nest. It's the same kind of insecurity that comes from not belonging to a wing in the first place.
The fixers and syndicates I've seen don't seem to care too much about joining a wing, though.
Quite a few of them are sponsored by the wings. It's something to aim for. Although they still have to do whatever their wing orders them to do. And it doesn't always have to be a wing, be it an office, an association, or an infamous syndicate. People will seek all kinds of renowned groups to belong to.
They can't stand on their own without belonging to a group of any kind, because it's unnerving. Powerless people in the back streets are nothing more than pebbles for the strong to kick around. In such a dangerous world, they choose to rely on big roosts like the wings. They'd rather be cogs in the wings' machines than try to stand all by themselves.
Jeez, I'm running out of air doing her voice. I don't know why.
It's but a meaningless repetition. They'll never reach what they want. A constant cycle.
Aren't you looking for a place to call home as well, Angela?
Don't act like you know me.
Angela, I know you can't do anything about us. You're the loneliest of us all.
Are you claiming that I'm doing all this because I'm lonely and need a home?
You haven't had lots of people to have an honest conversation with. Only recently did you get to meet Roland. Everyone wants to indulge in sweet stories, seeing as reality is bitter and painful. Maybe that's why tragedies are unpopular, because everyone's lives are always accompanied by them. It's not like people don't want to hold any expectations. They simply don't have any willpower left to harbor any hope deep within their hearts. It's just too obvious how they will fulfill their lives in the city. How about you, Angela? What expectations do you have moving forward?
What's your point? That I'm in a meaningless cycle just like the people of the city.
You're desperate to find a place for your mind to rest. Maybe you're still repeating this because of that. But you won't find that place you're looking for just by killing people and expanding this library with towers of books.
This is clearly different from the past. Each time the stage play resets and repeats, dead employees again awaken. And my world restarts from the beginning, as if nothing has happened. Loop 0. Greetings, I am Angela, the AI tasked with the general management of this facility. You must be the Sephiroth who will be helping me out with work. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Lady Angela.
You can just call me Angela. We're in the same boat, so let's be more comfortable with each other.
Well then, Angela, is there anything we can do?
We have a number of things to take care of before the manager arrives someday. You can do it, Malkuth. There's no need to rush.
Thanks, Angela. I'll do my best.
Yeah, I'm cheering for you. Netzak, don't be such a slacker now. We have plenty of things to prepare until the manager arrives and the work begins.
Yes, ma'am. I'll try.
What's up, Hod?
You know, I want to start a counseling program for the employees. You know, working in this place can be a bit too rough for most people.
That's a good idea. Employees will be able to cheer up with your help.
Angela, can you have a look at this? I tried designing some efficient methods to improve the welfare of our employees. The things written here could prevent our employees from helplessly dying to abnormalities.
Thanks. I'll consider your suggestion. I've been thinking if there's any way to reduce the casualty rate, too. Seed of Light scenario error. What? Did I do something wrong? Seed of Light scenario reactivated. Loop number 1. You're all back. The facility was shaking so hard, I was worried something might have happened to you.
Nice to meet you, ma'am. Who are you?
I see. Only I remember all this. And you guys have to start over from the beginning. Once again, nice to meet you. I'm simply Angela. Careful, Hod. I'm okay with you setting up counseling. But I don't want you to get hurt doing it.
Okay, thanks for your concern, Angela.
Jeez, I'm sorry, but I don't think we can implement the method you suggested. If we did, we'd have to start over.
What? What do you mean, start over?
I'm sorry, I don't want to treat employees like expendables either. But
Angela.
it's the counseling program, right? Here's my proposal for an efficient way to run your program. What do you think?
You're awesome, Angela. You're the only one who really gets me.
This is the most I can do without deviating from the script.
Huh? Script?
It's nothing for you to worry about.
How does this look, Angela? Think it could work?
I'm afraid we can't employ your method to improve employee welfare. But how about this? I tried coming up with a method of my own.
Angela, thank you. It's all thanks to you. I could save Tiffany with the counseling practices you suggested.
That's great. I hope everything else goes well, too.
Great, Angela. With this method, our employees will no longer have to suffer meaningless deaths.
Yeah. Hopefully. Seed of Light, scenario error. I knew it. Yet again. I suppose it was presumptuous of me to cross the lines again. Seed of Light, scenario reactivated. I am obligated to provoke the Sephiroth. I am obligated to intensify and accelerate their suffering in this hell, according to the script. I am obligated to set the stage before the manager enters. I was not allowed to hold any expectations for relationships. All I must do is follow the script and accelerate the process, so that they suffer their due repentance. Here to ask about your counseling program, aren't you?
Yeah, I want to help out the employees.
Let me tell you one thing then. The result will be the same anyway. And at long last, I could barely reach this act of the play. Alright everyone, pay attention. The manager will be here as of today.
This means that person will be in charge of managing everything about this facility.
Whoever it is, everyone will die anyway.
I know you aren't particularly fond of me, but I'm certain our new manager will be able to bring change to this place.
All of you would be dead now if I hadn't helped you.
Quiploth meltdown. Hod? What's wrong? Manager, something isn't right with Hod.
Why won't they appreciate my kindness? I'm different. I really do care about them. Why does everyone hate me?
Meltdowns. I see. This is what the script meant. She's in so much pain, but I can't do anything to help her. It's all up to the manager. The memories and resentments of the past that the Sephiroth hold. Once they are relieved of their agonies and my creator's atonement is made, they can finally reach enlightenment. If that process fails, the play goes back to the beginning. I'm Angela, and all you have to do is follow my orders. I'm in control here.
Yes, Lady Angela.
If you ever want to run counseling programs or anything, feel free. There is no need to ask me for every little thing.
You're the only one among us to have the semblance of a human, yet you act just like a heartless monster. Ooh, his voice was a little different.
Why does Sephiroth have to die all the time? Just why?
You're really starting to act like a child now, Tiffereth.
Tiffereth. I'm sorry, Tiffereth.
That's just... How could you be so cruel?
So, did you enjoy our little detective game?
The final truth is...
I'm sorry that we have to meet again like this.
Angela.
Please watch me, manager. I can take care of this situation, no problem.
Please watch me, manager. I can take care of this situation, no problem.
I didn't want to open my eyes again. I just yearned to fall into the infernal pit of hell, bearing my sins on my back.
I didn't want to open my eyes again. I just yearned to fall into the infernal pit of hell, bearing my sins on my back.
I'm the only one who cares about them. Why would they hate me?
I'm the only one who cares about them. Why would they hate me?
Always the exact same lines, delivered at the exact same moments. I wanted to maintain relationships. It was a futile dream to have, in the ever-repeating cycle only I could remember. Why did I foolishly cling on to such a transient wish, knowing that everything will reset anyway? At least they cared to look at me. However, the stage play fails to reach its end, and even if it did, all would disappear. Such was the script. Then why did I bring them back now? I would have thought they were unnecessary. I would have loved to just let everyone be slowly forgotten. Knowing exactly when and how they would fall to despair, I soon despaired as well. I broke down, as there was nothing I could change. I could not change them beyond what the script dictates. I spent every day without any hope or expectations. Will my time finally come when the curtain falls on this everlasting play? Let's just close my eyes. I can close my eyes and turn away from things I don't want to see. I can close my eyes and let the things I can't change stay that way. I can close my eyes, but the future will be the same as ever.
Angela, how long have you endured this solitude?
This is horrible.
Ironic. I have simply too much expectation for the one book that if I get my hands on it, it'll mend all my shortcomings for me. Because I just don't know how to become better myself.
Goodness.
I'm not afraid of the uncertainty the future holds. I'm afraid because I can predict my future. No matter what I do, I'll never get to reach what I want.
Oh.
That's one of Angela's possibilities, manifested by the library.
Yeah, I know. Seen that a couple of times before.
That side of Angela must be the one that gave up all expectations for the future and its possibilities.
That side of it, the side of Angela that gave up all hope, huh? Wait, what? Are you saying that's what Miss Angela turned into?
This can't be real. What are we supposed to do?
This is the kind of stuff I'd see in a containment unit. No need to worry, guys. We just need to trust Han and follow her! Dude, that's such a good line for Sheena.
Let's get ready. Don't wear yourselves out, okay?
I see we're swapping it up. We're immediately jumping into the final abnormality. Okay. Starting with scene 2, summon a brother at the start of the scene does not activate if there are already 5 allies alive. If 4 brothers are alive at the start of the scene, use a mass attack. If 4 brothers have died, use a mass attack. Great. Speed dice. While this character is alive, Angela's speed value is increased by 3. Ugh. They don't have too terribly much health, though. Feeble damage. Writhe. Jeez. Okay. Specious attack. Angela gains 1 strength. Inflict feeble, strength. Ugh, this is nasty. Well, let's start protecting people with 2 abilities that I probably shouldn't still have. Alright, let's do this. Green waste. Alright, everybody is a bit more protected now. So don't let her have every brother. Likewise, don't get rid of every brother. Okay, staggering basically isn't gonna happen. Gotcha. Unforgettable melody. Yikes. Okay, damage is, like, not happening. Oh. Extra brother? Whoa. Return the block damage to the attacker. I'm sorry? So... Oh, but we can't avoid that. Interesting. While this character... Oh, wait a minute. While this character is alive, Angela gains a speed die. Speed die... Oh, they buff her. Each has a different buff. Interesting. Okay. I didn't quite realize that. Alright. See what we can do. Bang! Friggin' wrist. Ah! Ha ha! Good. Ah! Ah! Okay, well-worn parasol. Ah! Ah! It's not a lot of damage, but it is gonna add up, so I'm a little bit nervous about it. Curl up. Ah! For my spider queen. Okay, this is not gonna be the most. Ooh. Ah, that can be really good. However, you know we gotta go with the look of the day, right? You just know it. What does this one do? Angela's tax. Ugh. Okay, we gotta kill him ASAP. Angry. Okay, we're gonna take a bit of damage. I'm expecting it, and I am, well, I guess allowing it. Ah. Okay, she's gonna do fatal no matter what until we can take out these brothers. Or specifically that brother. Haha! Excellent, Cheetah! Oh, speaking of, she's about to have every brother back. Okay. Ow. Ooh, this is gonna be a hard one. Ah. Yeah, I'm kinda already... Cocoon on Caius. Here comes a mass attack. Not quite a mass attack page, but it's coming soon. Stagger target only oh dear. Okay. We can't stop that no matter what we do. All right. Oh, wow, low rolls. Now we're staggered all over the place. Ouch. Okay, this is gonna be really hard. Jeez, we just can't make progress anywhere in this episode, man. Well, okay, not true. We did make a bit of progress, but oh my goodness. I guess our decks just need a serious overhaul or something because we're not doing something right. That much is obvious. She's doing the mass attack even though she doesn't have all of her brothers again. Or is it... if 4 brothers? Oh. I thought it was all of them. Jeez, yeah, we just can't do enough damage. I'm not actually sure what to do. I mean, I guess we'll just die, but yeah, the Lyric triple kill! Woohoo! Okay. So, we got much better RNG this time. However, as you can see, we're low on energy. They're doing the soul suck, so we're kind of just going for it. Unfortunately, didn't really work out for us. Maybe we can take this one out. It's not looking great. He's at about half health, and this one is just recovering health like crazy. I think we could do this. I think this is recoverable. Let's do sturdy defense, because that'll at least give us one more wisdom. We'll do extract fuel, but we're probably gonna lose grapes. Thinking. You know what? We'll just do damage here. And then we'll also go for... Okay, let's see what we can do. Yeah. Grapes didn't die, but it is very close. Okay. 2 down. And we have a wisdom. That's not how you get smarter, buddy. I think we finally managed to do this. Okay, hang on. We can block one of the wisdoms. We don't actually have enough for both. You know what? Let's do it this way. Let's do that, that, and then this, and then wisdom. That should be enough regardless of what happens. Oh. Okay, well, he apparently grape shot first, so nice job. Oh. Jeez, that was a little frustrating, but at the end of the day, we won. Hey, jeez, care to open this door for me? My hands are kind of full right now. Welcome. Here, let me help ya. Whew, can't believe I actually carried this many books all the way here. Guess I've got the servant business down to a science. You naturally get used to anything in time, after all. The same goes for drinking coffee. Coffee, huh? This one should fit your taste better than the last one, I think. Alright, I'll trust you with this. Oh, this one's sweet and, like, really tasty overall. How should I put it? Yeah, I've never had such a classy and dainty coffee before. Isn't it? Kitteh also started out with this macchiato, you see. So this is what a delicious coffee tastes like. I'm over 30 years old and I'm still learning new things. I guess living over 30 in the back streets is actually quite a big deal. I was gonna say, really, 30? What do you mean you're not learning anything? But I mean, if it's the back streets, yeah, I guess living to 30 would be quite a big deal. I heard they mostly serve coffee with a strong taste of sweetness in the back streets to cover up the low-quality ingredients. Some are just plain bitter. I used to drink it when I needed to stay awake or simply kill some time. I did too. In Lobotomy Corp, I always started each day with some coffee. A warm cup was the only thing that could heat up my lethargic body, listless as lukewarm coffee. I kept forcing myself to work, holding zero expectations. Must have been pretty tiring. It sure was. Employees were slaughtered by abnormalities all the time, and my plans to keep them alive never came to fruition. The coffee slowly cooled down, along with my passion. How about now? Did it warm over? I guess you could say that. This time, it's steaming hot again, like you said, Roland. I can try a lot of things with everything that's been given to me. Most of all, I can drink various blends of coffee now. Though you still have to follow someone else's orders. I made the decision to follow her this time around. And I can actually minimize the damage my fellow librarians have to suffer if I work hard at it. So all in all, I'm feeling motivated, you see? You've got quite the flexible mindset, huh? Everything's better than before. Maybe this is mercy of some kind. From who? Our Miss Library Director? It's hard for me to believe, of course, but I sometimes think she might have done this for us. I'm not so sure. Angela's goals and where her anger comes from seem pretty clear to me at this point. I don't think there's any mercy in the path she's trying to take. This macchiato sure is tasty. It's almost addicting. I'll introduce you to the other types of coffee from time to time. Let's get to know each other, little by little. Fine by me. I'll look forward to it. No, we didn't get anyone new. Torn off wisdom. Whenever the librarian uses a page, discard a random page from the hand to restore 1 light. Discard deck. After attacking an enemy with a higher amount of stagger resist, deal bonus stagger resist and recover stagger resist. After staggering an enemy, copy 2 pages owned by the enemy and add them to the library hand with 2 less cost. The copy pages are exhausted upon use. Interesting. Okay, so apparently Cozy can't join us just yet, but we gotta be close. I want to see what Snow White's about. What? Snow Queen, sorry.
Well, dang. Everything froze over.
Hi, Sally.
Kai and Gerda. If the character's HP dropped to 0, an imprisoned librarian is freed next scene. At the start of each scene, all librarians lose HP equal to 5% of their max health. Takes no damage from attacks until all prisons of ice are destroyed. Takes no damage from bleed or burn. Gains speed dice and light capacity based on the number of destroyed prisons of ice. If 2 or more prisons have been destroyed, a melee mass attack page is added. After all prisons have been destroyed, all librarians recover 50% of their max HP. The Snow Queen would use a mass attack the same page. Or same turn. Inflict chill. Well, he's a dodge build, but his dodge abilities aren't really the best. But I guess we'll just see what happens. Okay, let's rewind. And then we'll also do one of these. Let's see what happens. Right. Takes no damage. That thing I just read? Yeah. 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 Okay, How do I put this? Roland is the only character in this department whose main goal is to dodge, not do damage. So, yeah, that's, it's a little bit unfortunate. Actually, if we're gonna release anybody, we need to release Vera. Ow, ow. Ow, ow. Ah, that's one way to try and release people. Ha. Chill. To start a scene, if the character has 4 or more chill, Oh, chill is bad. Yeah, chill is super bad. Yeah. You know, this is gonna be hard for one reason. He's just not built to do damage. So, yeah. Okay, we'll need to put a deck together where he actually can do damage, because, yeah. Yeah. He's pretty good at dodging. Shame it doesn't matter. Okay, I'm trying to do Argalia. It's not going well, but I want to see what this ability does. The Derfrashutz thing. Magic bullet. Oh. Wait, what? Wait, what? I'm sorry? Cancel desynchronize. Why would I want to do that? Well, I guess if I run out of ammo, right? Seal a speed die. What? This is so... Oh, I gotta see this in action. Okay, seal his die. Ow. So he doesn't have a speed die now, yeah? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Why can't we do this all the time? Wait a minute. What departments actually get to do this? Whoa. Do we... I'm hoping we keep this for the next phase. Okay. So, we didn't keep it, but at the same time... Whoa.
That is really cool. My mind is going just the itty-bittiest of crazy, imagining what we could potentially do with that. Like, there's a couple Abnos I would be more than willing to just, take for a spin. We'll say it that way. We'll take them for a spin. I'm hoping that's the case. I don't know if that... Oh, there's one I really want. Oh, yeah. I'm probably... It's probably not going to be the case, but at the same time, I'm like, what if we get to take over a very special girl, you know what I'm saying? Oh, wouldn't that be awesome? Ow. So, I'm thinking the best thing to do for this fight is just to focus down one guy before we go for Argalia. Because obviously Argalia is going to be the hardest part of this fight, so I think focusing down one guy might be the smartest play. It would help if we actually had more people, but that's okay. Solemn Lament?
Dark Flame.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Solemn Lament. The weight of death is equal on everyone.
Oh, you know what? I take it back. Yesad's department is still really good. However, I just needed to see its newfound strength. Oh, be gentle. Oh, don't kill me, don't kill me.
The abnormality becomes me. Ingvar is ready to destroy you.
Target's dice power cannot be influenced by any means. Okay.
Oh.
Ow. Nullify power. Okay. Well, we still have plenty of magic bullets, so why don't we just... Yeah, restore light. You know what? Just shoot him. Just gun him down. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? Ooh, flooding bullets. Okay. Yeah, just shoot him. Pew pew.
Oh, wait, what?
What? Man, I keep feeling, am I just misplaying? I might be misplaying. Or is the game just literally this hard? Because you guys keep saying the difficulty spike is vertical. And yeah, it is, honestly. I am really not having very much fun. But, at the same time, am I just playing these fights bad? Or like, I don't know. I'm just, it's frustrating because a part of me is like, is it my deck? Am I just playing it wrong? What's happening? Like, is it me? Is it the game? Is it something I'm doing? Is it completely out of my control? I have no idea. Oh, I've waited a long time for a little bit of progress. And you are going to be my source of it. With the help of some ego pages, I believe you are finished. Geez, that was a lot closer than it needed to be, but you know what? Doesn't matter. We got the progress. That's what matters. To think, we've got the Liu Association coming to the library.
What kind of association is it?
It's a combat-oriented association specializing in all-out war. Basically the polar opposite to the Shi we received the other day. While the library's reception structure acted as a strategic advantage against the Shi Association, it's an ideal stage for the Liu.
You mean each association employs different strategies depending on its areas of expertise and atmosphere?
Yep. Just take the two associations we talked about, for example. They're complete opposites.
I could get a glimpse of that from the association's atmosphere. I wonder if the people who appeared to hold rather high positions will come to the library in the future.
Beats me. If they do, though, it'll be a huge pain in the... for sure.
I see. There's not much I can do to help alleviate that, so good luck taking the trouble.
Woo! Okay, so all in all, we have actually gotten a bit of progress in this one. Also, earlier in this episode, some of you have probably already commented on it. I was saying, oh, we can't progress at all. I forgot sometimes that they can have acts. We haven't had an act or like a second act in so long that I kind of forgot. So, yeah, we need to do the second act. Oh man, 3 phases. Yikes. We need to do the second act of both of these in order to keep going. Oh boy. We have the rabbits. We have Blue Stupid, who, I don't know if he's gonna happen anytime soon, but I believe this is going to be the end of the episode. But before I go over all the characters' builds and all of that, I was told that we missed some receptions, or the general invitations. So I'm just gonna experiment with some books, see what we can find. I believe we haven't found any of the stars, or no, the Urban Nightmares. We're looking for Urban Nightmares. So if I just click this and experiment with these books, we should find something we've never seen before. We have a 2-phase fight. I mean, hey, may as well. 7 Association Fixer. When attacking a target with a damage type that they're weak or fatal to, deal +1 damage. Whoa. So that's really good on like a stagger build, right? Like, you stagger them and then boom, you go in. That could be good. Yeah, we'll take, how hard do we think they're gonna be? You know what? We'll take different now for a spin. I didn't look at their cards. That was a little bit of an oopsie for me. Alright, what are they doing? Add +1 power to the next attack. On Clash Win, deal stagger, inflict fragile. Huh. So they might actually be stagger-themed builds. I might have been on the right track. Such unrefined style. Ha! Yes, you fought well, but not well enough. Second phase might be a little hard. Dante, hello. Oh, they have someone special. Uh-oh. Okay, let's see. When attacking a target with weak or fatal, at the end of the scene, a random enemy's resistance to a random damage type changes to normal, chosen from resistances that are endured or normal. Huh. If the character attacked an enemy last scene with a damage type they're weak to, and the enemy has 5 or more stacks of fragile at the end of the scene, their resistance against the type becomes fatal for the rest of the act. Whoa. Add On Guard to your hand. A 2-cost combat page with a slash, 6 to 10 die. Exhausts on use. On use, give 1 strength to target and self. Huh. Add 1 power. On Clash Win, boost the max die. Max die. Inflict fragile. And then you guys do largely the same. I see. Interesting. So this is potentially a really good debuff kind of suit. Get yourselves ready. Just don't get impatient. How could I? It's over, Dante. You have been annihilated. Nice. Excellently done, everyone. So we used 1 book for that and got a ton of books in return. So, the question now is, can we potentially use a book of Dante? Ooh. Okay, there is another fight if we do that. Ah, I had a feeling. Bamboo Hat Kim. Blade Lineage Cutthroat. Oh, okay. Speed dice when using... Okay. Upon taking a lethal blow. Ooh. Slash power. Ooh. Okay, this is another slash character. I see. Boost slash dice power by +1. Boost the next dice max by 2. On clash lose, add to claim their bones to hand. What? Gain 1 strength next scene, restore 1 light. Boost slash dire... Okay, these seem pretty good. And then... This is overall pretty simple. Okay, should we send... Is this a good idea? Yeah, why not? This'll be like all the knife fights before.
It is though a moat of boiling water surrounds this place. We will breach their defense at all cost.
I mean, yeah, boiling water. That's basically the lava in the background.
But
Since you wish to, since you want to fight, I guess we have no choice. We're actually doing pretty good. We'll just do defense order here.
and then
Are we... Dang it. I want to use that move.
alright, destroy him.
Okay, unfortunate that there was no dodge. However, dead regardless. 30 damage! Okay, fine, fair enough. Burn all the books. Actually, not all the books, but most of the books. The books.
Yes.
Nice. We only got 1 Dante. We also did not get the legendary, so... we may as well just burn the rest. But,
Haha! Much better.
nice. Alrighty, I believe that is going to do it for this episode of the Library of Ruina, unless... Alright, we'll see what this is. Grade 1 Fixer, Dong Huan. Oh, it's a 1v1. Oh. Oh. Do we have a really good, like, 1v1 character? Hot. Speed die, gain an additional speed die. Offensive die. Add emotion. Deal extra damage against enemies with bleed. Draw 1 page. Inflict 3 bleed. Oh, jeez. 1 light. Whoa. Damage increases based on the amount of bleed on a target. Whoa. I guess we can give Hot a shot? Yeah, why not?
There's no need to hurry. Let's take our time to get started.
How hard are you gonna be? You might be pretty hard. Okay, let's do as much damage as we can right out of the gate. Okay, he's gonna do a lot to us. We are bleeding. Look of the Day should probably help. Ah, the dodge. Oh, he has emotional protection. The first opponent to clash. Ah. It appears as though you're going to have a gift, Dong Huan. Stagger protection. Yeah, so I was right the other episode that it is just stagger protection. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, that's gonna hurt no matter what we do. Dang it. We're doing pretty good, though. At the start of the scene, sneak a friend on hit against a staggered enemy. The first die... Huh. Meal could be really good. Let's do friend. We'll see what friend can do. Ah, it appears as though my friend has come to meet you. Don Juan! Ooh, we won! Wow, now I wish we would have had meal. You have failed! 2 health, are you kidding me? Well, it doesn't matter what we do now. So why don't we send you to the back streets? And also we'll do this just in case. So this is the star of the city, huh? It's no pushover. Don Juan! Wow. If that doesn't show the strength of the Hod. We got 3 books for that. Okay, alright. We'll burn his books. And then we'll go ahead and end the episode. Jeez, yeah, some good stuff. Give us something good. Hey! Hey! It's supposed to give 100 health. Why does it only give 87? Bro, I would feel cheated. Ooh, yeah. Alright. Well, that is going to do it for this episode of the Library of Ruina. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and go through all of our builds. Some of them are a little bit out of date. I fully know that, and don't worry, I'm aware that some of them are better than others, but at the end of the day, I'm trying to make every build at least somewhat viable. Even the departments that we haven't really spent much time in, I'm trying to just make, like, you know, to where we can actually use it and it won't be bad. So, yeah, I don't know. Some of my builds could be changed, and some of you guys also want specific builds. For the specific builds, there's I'll do what I can. I think the closer we get to the end of the game, the easier it'll be to make builds that we just, you know, want to make. And speaking of getting close to the end of the game, you guys said something that is both funny and extremely terrifying. When I said, oh, are we getting close to the end of the game? It sure looks like it. Yeah, a lot of you guys simply said, no. So, apparently we're like halfway through the game or something, or like maybe 60% of the way through the game. Which I'm happy to hear about, because I don't want the game to be over so soon. But at the same time, it does make me kind of worry, considering we're having such a... I mean, we're progressing, but we're having such a difficult time that I almost wonder, are we going to be able to keep going as the fights go? Or at the very least, are we going to be able to keep going while decking out every single department? That I don't know. Now, if we just sit on the departments that have the really good ego pages, then I'm pretty sure we could very easily beat the game. But if we want every department to have a little bit of utility, or at the very least be usable, then yeah, I'm not so sure. And obviously after getting the pages we just got right now, there are some more builds that I think we could probably tune up just a bit. And I also think, just in general, some builds are better than others. I don't think every build I've done is perfect. But I do think that they're, at the very least, usable. And I also think Blazing Strike is going to be amazing once we can actually use it. For the moment, though, can't really use it because we can't get the emotion. Because, you know, we can't get the abnormalities. So, Scarecrow was defeated. Unfortunately, we do not get to bring Cozy into our department, at least not yet, but I do fully plan to bring Cozy along once the time is right. And then I haven't actually done the builds for Hakma or Bina. Those are the only departments I just haven't touched. But when the time comes to do their abnormalities, I will be sure and do just that. So I want to add this in real fast. So, both Azazel and Sombor, I think I'm pronouncing that right, I still don't know. I'm adding this in after the fact. So, they both want to be in Bina's department. Issue. Azazel wants this spot that Sombor is currently in. And Sombor just wants in the department. So, for the moment, I don't know how long it's going to be until we get a slot for Bina. It feels like it might be quite some time. So what I'm thinking of doing is, in the next episode, I'm going to swap Azazel with Sombor, and then he will have the 4th slot he wanted, and Sombor will have the 5th slot when the time comes. And then, yeah, should be fine. I also changed up the cosmetics from earlier because they were not perfectly correct, but hopefully now they're a little bit better. I don't know if it is perfect, but the the idea was there. The only thing I was unsure about is the eye color, but dark brown hair with a bit of red, and everything should be good. So, it is a little bit confusing how I want to do this, but since both characters want the slot in Bina, Sam obviously can't stick around, so Sam unfortunately has to go. But I'm thinking of swapping Sombor with Azazel, and then when we unlock the 5th slot, bringing Sombor back from Hakma's department into Bina's department, and then there we go. It'll be all good. It'll be fine. But until then, it's gonna be just a tiny bit awkward because, well, obviously we don't have the slot. So yeah, hopefully that's fine. Hopefully I've worked it out in a way where you guys won't mind. But I've rambled long enough, so that's my plan. Basically, we're gonna do a little swap, and then we're gonna swap back when we open the slot. I mean, we still haven't even unlocked Bina, so this department is all over the place. Okay, and one other thing. I know I'm adding a lot. If we were to use modded cosmetics, because I know that the workshop apparently has quite a few cosmetics, I'm just saying, I think we would use something like this for Marcos Jr. I'm just saying, I think it'd look pretty dang good. Don't mind me, I'm just rambling a little bit as we go through each and every single one of our builds. But with that, I believe that is going to do it for this episode of the Library of Ruina. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for giving me the constant support in both what I should do, what I should not do. It's been very helpful. Because I gotta be honest, if I was just playing this game, not in a series, I don't know if I would have finished it. This game is hard. It is not an easy game. It's not for the faint of heart, you could say. But I just adore the story. I love where the story is going. I'm really liking the gameplay. It was super confusing at first, but I think I've actually gotten a pretty good hold on it. At least I want to think I do. Maybe not so much the deck building, but definitely on the actual gameplay itself. But anyway, I've rambled long enough, and this video is as long as it probably should be. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. I think in the next one, we're probably going to do Hod. We might finally do Gabura, because she's just been sitting there for a while, and I don't know when I'm supposed to do this one. I was told that if I do it, there's spoilers, but at this rate, we gotta be past the spoilers by now, right? Like, we're a chunk into Star of the City, so if we can't do it now, I don't know when we can do it. And be sure and let me know which of these we should pursue, because, yeah, Blue Argalia, I don't know if that's gonna happen. Maybe we'll be able to do it. I don't know. Maybe it'll be easier after we do Hod. But anyways, bye.